Hey guys, welcome to another video. So I know in my last video I said that we were going to pull out the yoga wheel. So today I'm going to make sure that I keep that promise to you guys. Sometimes I get so wound up in my own practices that I tend to forget, and I don't want to forget about you guys. So today we're going to do a full body routine, and let's see how this goes. That's my not so confidence poking out my little afters. All right, let's go on and jump right into it. I want you guys to go ahead and take your arms and swoop them right over your head. Make sure your feet are planted. Breathe in. Oh my goodness, feel the stretch. Reach for the sky. Dig your heels into the mat. And then drop. Oh my goodness, that feels really good. The lower back is getting a nice stretch right now. Hang here for a minute. Give me 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Breathe in and reach for the sky. Good job. All right, go on and drop back down for me. Bend at the knees. If you want, you can go ahead, dig your heels a little further into the mat. Keep a nice little bend in them. And then push through your fingertips so you don't sink your head and your shoulders. Give me 2 more breaths here. Last one. Go ahead and rise back up, arms overhead. Hands are gonna come down to heart center and then by your side. Awesome. Go ahead. We're going to take our right hand, reach back for our right foot. Go ahead and grab the ankle. We're going to do a little biker stretch, all right? So for a little balance, I actually like to stick my arm out as if I'm going into dancer's pose, just for a little balance. And just give a nice little tug. Continue breathing for me. If you fall, that's fine. Go ahead and stand right back up. You have to work on your balance. Last breath. Slowly release your foot back down to the ground. We're going to switch sides. So left ankle into left hand. And give yourself a nice pull. Continue breathing. Two more breaths. Last one. Slowly release your foot back down to the ground. Go ahead and pedal that out for me. Up on the toes, back down to the heels. Good job. Go ahead and widen your feet from me a little bit more than hip width apart. Good job. Go ahead and take a nice little tilt forward. I don't want you to lean all the way over. I want you to come halfway straight in the back. Good job. Go ahead and hold that for me. Ground your heels into the mat. Breathe. Use your core to hold yourself up. If you want, you can take your arms out like plane. And give me 2 more breaths here. Come back up for me. And we're going to go the opposite direction. So go ahead, push your pelvic forward, lean back as far as you can. Gaze is going to go up. Deep breath. Give me one more. Come back up, stand tall, arms above head, and reach. Good job. Take your arms back down and stop. Go ahead and lean forward again. We are definitely planes today. Make sure you're pushing through your heels, keeping yourself up. I don't want you guys to sink down. Give me 2 more breaths here. Build the strength in your arms. Go ahead and come back up. We'll go ahead and lean backwards. Push your pelvic forward, gaze goes up. Stand strong through your legs, and I want you to collapse. Stand strong, bend from your waist. Deep breath. Last one. Come back up. Hands overhead. Stretch. Good job. Go ahead and bring your heels in. Turn them in just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and take goddess pose. If you need to widen your feet a little bit, go ahead. And you can have your hands on your knees. Make sure that you're standing nice and tall. Good job. If you want to make this a little bit more of an active pose, go ahead and take hands overhead. Give me a deep breath. Two more. Last one. Go ahead and lean over to your right. Your hand is going to go, your forearm's going to go on your knee. Your left arm's going to go up and over. Straighten out that left leg. Go ahead and lean. Get that nice side stretch. 2 more breaths here. Make sure you open up your chest. Bring your arms up, goddess pose. Arms up to the sky. Go ahead and take 3 breaths for me. Are you guys feeling this in your thighs and your calf muscles? Go ahead, last breath. And then go ahead and lean over to your left side. Right arm's gonna go up and over. Go ahead and put that bend in your knee and stretch. Open up your chest. Give me 2 more breaths here. Go ahead, rise back up. Back to goddess. Arms gonna go up and overhead. Deep breath. Last one. Go ahead, turn your feet in, fold and ragdoll for me. Go ahead and take that nice breather. Give me 2 more breaths. Lower your hands down to the mat. Go ahead and get on your knees into your tabletop. We're going to go ahead and cat-cow it out. I'm just going to turn sideways just so you can see me. Alright, make sure your hips are stacked over your knees. Your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your fingertips are spread wide. Go ahead, breathe in and lift. Cow. And then cat. Go ahead, breathe in. And breathe out. Neutral back. Let's go ahead and speed that up a little bit, all right? So breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue. Go ahead and warm up the body. You guys are doing awesome. As your next cow, come to neutral. All right, go ahead, bring your soles of your feet together. Spread your knees a little bit. Take a wide-legged child pose. Lower the chest down to the mat. Arms are stretched to the top of the mat. Continue breathing. Two more breaths here. Let's go ahead and walk our hands back onto our chest. What I want you guys to do is take that right foot. It's going to go forward into a half split. Go ahead and stretch out. If you need a little help, this is where we're going to bring in the blocks. So what you're going to do is you're going to take each block and put it on the opposite side. Alright? Try to keep your back straight. And go ahead and see if you can lean forward a little bit. We're doing wonderful. Go ahead and flex your foot a little. Give me two more breaths here. Go ahead, bring your foot in a little. We're going to rock forward into our low lunge. Good job. Make sure that your knee is stacked. A good yoga practice is as good as its foundation, and that's where your form comes in. Go ahead and rock back into your half split. Take two more breaths here. All right. Go ahead and come up. We're just going to switch sides. So take that left leg out in front. Sorry, getting stable. And go ahead and half split for me. Stand straight up, nice and tall. Use your block to hold you up. You're doing awesome, you guys. One more breath. Go ahead and rock forward. We'll get into our low lunge. If you want to activate this pose, then go ahead and take your arms up. Okay? You have that option. Deep breath. And release. Give me two more. more. Your last breath, go ahead, rock back for me into your half split. Just for a second. Alright, go ahead and take that foot behind you. What I want you to do now is take your blocks out in front of you. I want to give our shoulders a nice stretch. So stay in your tabletop, and what I want you to do is take your elbows down to your blocks. And clasp your fingers and go ahead and sink down into this pose. Go ahead and stretch the shoulders out. You guys are doing awesome. If you need to readjust yourself, do so. Two more breaths here. Last one. Go ahead and come up for me. Just hands on your block and straighten out. A nice stretch. Last breath here. And go ahead and reach your front arms back down on your blocks. Good job. Continue your breathing. Give me two more breaths here. Last one. All right, come on up for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get into our camel pose. So you can actually take your blocks behind you if you need them. Go ahead and push your pelvic forward. Oh no. Block obviously has a mind of its own. We're gonna go ahead and lean back. And you can go ahead and grab your blocks. If you can't reach your foot, but make sure that you're pushing forward. Keep your waist stacked over your knees. Good job. Take one last breath here. Go ahead, sit your butt back. Come down. There we go. And then get into child's pose. Stretch it all out. Deep breath. And release. One more breath. Let's go on and get back into camel pose. So we're putting our pelvic forward. Arms are going back. We're keeping our hips stacked over our knees. Gaze is going up. Deep breath. And release. Two more. Last one. Butt is going to come down. Child's pose. Good job. Go ahead and get to tabletop for me. We're going to go into our tiger pose. So we're staying stacked. Let me back up so I'm in front. We're staying stacked. And that left leg is going to go up behind us. Keep the knee bent. Level out. There you go. And then that right hand is going to go back. There we go. Grab the ankle and lift on up. Be strong to your left hand and your grounded leg. Take another breath. Go ahead and slowly release back down to the mat. And we're going to switch opposite sides. Take that right foot, keep it bent at the knee, take it up behind you. Good job. Take that left hand on back. If I can find my ankle. And lift. Continue breathing. Last one. Slowly release back down to the mat. Good job. Go ahead and wiggle out the hips. Good job. All right. I want you guys to go ahead and get it to a seated posture. We're going to go ahead and grab our yoga wheel. So for a nice back stretch, I do love to use my yoga wheel. So go ahead and sit up. Soles of your feet to the mat. Bend your knee. Take your yoga wheel to your lower back. Go ahead and lean on back. Open up your chest. Take your arms out by your side. And relax. Allow your back to take the form of the wheel. Good job. Take 2 more breaths here. Go ahead and bring your chest up. Head's going to be less than you bring up. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Two more breaths. Next breath. Good job. We're going to go ahead and lean back on the yoga wheel. I just want you to push it to the center of your back. And then go ahead and lean. Let it be support for your head this time. You can take arms up and overhead to continue lengthening the spine. I promise you this was the best investment. I used to have really bad back pains before this. I mean, it's moderate now, but it's only because of the wheel. And if I was actually consistent with it, I probably wouldn't have this pain. Go ahead and roll forward to sit up and hug your knees. Two more breaths. Last breath. Good job. Go ahead and get on your side for me. What we're going to do is we're going to slide that yoga wheel underneath of our rib. We're going to lean over. You can stretch the feet up, stretch the legs out. Make sure that you're curving over the side. Find your balance. Your left arm is going to go up and overhead. Curve with the wheel. Good job. Breathe. Last breath. Go ahead and lean back up for me. Let's go ahead and do the opposite side. So the wheel's going to go on the side of your rib cage. Your forearms going to go down to the mat. You're going to straighten out your legs. Take 4 wheel. Go ahead and reach over. I just like to get a stretch all around. Find yourself wiggling. Use that left hand for balance. Take my last breath here. Go ahead and come on up for me. Good job. Alright, so I want you to go ahead, I want you to take your wheel, get into a lotus pose. And we're just going to work the arms, give a little weight in the arms. So we're going to take our yoga roll out in front, lift overhead. We're using our wheel as a weight just so you can get the feel of really pushing through the hands up to the sky, using those shoulder muscles. 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Go ahead, slowly bring it down. Use those arm muscles. It's all about control. Good job. And then bring it right back overhead. Take 3 breaths here. Push that wheel up to the sky. On your last breath, go ahead, slowly bring that wheel down. Slowly pace yourself. Build those arm muscles. Good job. Good tap, and then bring right back up. This is our last one. Up overhead, push through your arms, straighten your back. Deep breath. It's a nice little arm workout. 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Slowly bring the wheel back down. Take your time. Some of you, I know you're feeling it in your shoulders. Others, you're a lot stronger than me because I have no upper body strength. All right. Let's go ahead and set our wheel to the side for right now. Go ahead and take your right leg out to the side. The sole of your foot is going to touch the mat. Go ahead and plant your left hand to the ground. And then I want you to take your left arm and kind of hug your leg in. See how close you can get. Sit up straight. I like to use this technique for when I practice, goodness, my brain is going on a blank. Compass pose, haha, I remember. There's not a lot of music, well, there's a lot of music lyrics up there, but I'm trying to shift them around to make room for new knowledge. So, so when I usually get into compass pose, it's usually my tailbone on the floor along with my opposite leg, and then this leg is actually taken into this hand and lifted above my head. But I like to get the seated position of sitting on the tailbone a little grounded before I start lifting my leg up, just so I can have the balance. Go ahead, sit up tall. Good job. All right, lower that leg down, stretching on out. Bring that left foot into your inner thigh. And go ahead, slide that right hand down to your ankle, side stretch arm. Left arm is in the air, reaching overhead. Opening up the chest and the side rib cage. Good job. Take 2 breaths here. Last breath. Back up. Go ahead and switch your legs. So that right leg is going to bend in, that left leg is going to sit up and you're going to be sitting on your tailbone. See if you can find that balance. Go ahead and hug your knee a little bit. If you need extra balance, you can take your right hand down to the mat so you can learn how to sit up and you're pushing that right knee into the mat. Good job. You're doing awesome. Last breath. Good job. Go ahead and straighten out that left leg. You're going to bring that right foot into the left inner thigh. And you're going to go ahead and reach down to your foot. Stretch out to the side over your chest and reach over that right hand over your head. Nice side stretch. Take 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. Go ahead and come on onto your side. Forearm is going to be down. Good job. All right, straighten out your legs, straighten your toes. Give me a nice little stretch. Move your toes. Ooh, all the muscles in the world. Ooh. Go ahead and take that left leg, bend at the knee. You're going to bring it to the front of you. Good job. And now lay your chest down on the mat. So usually when I'm about to slide into a split from this side, I usually start in this position. Just so I can get my hips used to stretching up this way. And then go ahead, straighten out your leg as much as possible. If it's just straight across, that's perfectly fine. If you can take that foot higher by rotating in that right hip and then stretching that left leg up a little further. You got this. Go ahead. Good job. Now to finish off the split, I want you to go ahead, take your hands to the mat, lift up a little. Good job. See if you can roll up to sit. This is a little hard. You can take blocks underneath, or you can use your hands for support. And when you come down, place your hand in front, chest down to the ground, swoop leg back and underneath. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out like you're swimming. You know, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And then we're going to turn on our left side and do it on the opposite leg. So go ahead and bend that right knee for me. Good job. Go ahead and sit it on the floor in front of you. Chest is going to go down to the mat. Good job. Go ahead and feel this little stretch. Take another breath here. All right, go ahead. If you haven't already, rotate that left hip so that the top of your foot is faced on the floor and stretch out that right leg. Go ahead and breathe. If you want to take it higher, go ahead and place your hands on the mat. Lift your chest, straighten out your leg, and then roll. Oh, my foot is stuck underneath the stove. Push through your hands and roll up into your split. Good job. If you haven't got there yet, you will get there. It takes time. Go ahead and roll back down to your chest. Slowly bring that right leg back down. Swoop it underneath, lay on your chest. Take 3 breaths here.